Hey guys, welcome back to Tools on a Budget. Today's video is on this hyper tough high torque impact wrench. I did an unboxing on this yesterday. If you guys haven't watched that channel and are interested, go ahead and watch that. Today I'm gonna do a torque test and a disassembly. So I'm gonna be doing a small little. I don't really have anything too big to test the torque on these big ones. So I usually just put them up against another one in a lag bolt contest and stuff like that. Probably do a couple lug nuts and whatnot. But then I will be taking it apart so you guys can see the internals and the build quality on this. From the outside, it does look like it's glass fiber reinforced, and it does have like a overmolding plastic here and a lot of overmolding plastic here. It kind of blends in because they're both black. Only thing dividing is this red line here. The red line is actually hard plastic. The back is actually soft plastic as well. Right here is a little bit stiffer. And it does come with a 4 amp hour battery. See if it has a charge indicator. Oh yeah, it does. So it's fully charged. I did charge it overnight. And comes with a little light. It has a mode selector here, so you can go 3. And it has 1, 2, and then you have your auto mode. Let me see how to use the auto. I think the auto mode is only for reverse, so you hit the auto mode. If you don't want it, then... So in reverse, the modes are non-applicable. You just get one full beans mode in reverse. Only thing I don't like about it is the little wind up. So you're not getting the full torque out of the right in the first 2-3 seconds. It does take a little bit of a while to wind up. Whether or not that'll have an effect on the actual torquing, I don't know, but we will find out. And yeah, so let's look at the box. So Hypertough claims it's a 900 foot-pounds breakaway torque. It's a 1/2-inch impact high torque cordless impact wrench. 20 volt max, 4 amp hour battery included. 3-year limited warranty. 0 to 1800 rotations per minute and 2400 impacts per minute. It says max torque is 826, but then the breakaway is 900. So probably in forward is 826 and reverse 900. Total weight's 7 pounds 5 ounces. Oh, 7 pounds 7.05 pounds, sorry. And Hypertough did release quite a few new tools in their 20 volt line. I think they have this brushless grinder, a blower, this circular saw, and a new a drill. Comes with a belt clip, charger, battery, and your actual tool. The actual tool feels a little heavy. I mean, these are always going to be heavy, but this one feels a little bit heavier than my Bauer. So we're going to have to put them side by side and weigh them. I do have a scale that it wasn't working yesterday, but I think I got it working now. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple little torque tests here, lag bolts and stuff. And then we'll come back and I'll disassemble it so you guys can see the internals on this thing and see the build quality on it. So stay tuned. Great. Hypertough 1/2-inch impact wrench, fully charged, versus Bauer, fully charged. Three, 2, 1. Hypertough wins.
3.
Hypertough 1/2-inch high torque versus Hercules ultra torque. Fully charged battery. Fully charged battery. Three, 2, 1. Hyper Tough wins. Hyper Tough half-inch impact high torque, fully charged, versus Hercules Ultra Torque, fully charged. Both power mode 3. 3, 2, 1. Hyper Tough wins. So there you go, guys. As you guys saw, the Hyper Tough is actually a pretty good little tool. I wouldn't put too much faith in those wood tests. That's literally just what I have here for quick testing. I try to get it as even as I can. I try to find equally hard soft spots for both, so that it's an equal match and nothing's so there's not that much variance between the tests. But it's not a perfect example. But it did take out the Bauer and the Hercules Ultra Torque. I do feel like the Ultra Torque is a little bit stronger just from feeling. What might help this are the RPMs. But honestly, I didn't even do a lug nut test because it's a high torque. For sure they're gonna do lug nuts. It's not even like there's not something I like to test with these high torques, because if it can't even do a lug nut, then it's probably not a good tool. But most these can all do lug nuts. I've yet to encounter one that can't even do a lug nut. So yeah, let's start taking it apart and let's see what kind of internals it has. I pre-loosened these already because sometimes these can be pretty hard from the factory. Sometimes they put Loctite on them, which is understandable because these do rattle a lot. I might just cut real quick and then come back when it's fully disassembled. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I took off all the bolts. Let's go ahead and take it apart. All right. So there is some circuitry on this side. Oh, it's just this piece. Let's see if I can take it off. All right, cool. This is the switch. So the power select switch. So as you guys can see here, this is glass fiber reinforced. You can just tell by looking at it, and it tells you right here. Let's see what it says. Yeah, PA6G. Let me see right here, GF30. So it's PA6, GF30, kind of hard to tell. So this is 30% glass fiber reinforced. Good amount of anchor points here for the over mode. I do like how there's a lot of these lines here. Usually that really strengthens up the rigidity on these, which you want on these high torques because they do rattle a lot. So here's the actual armature. So there's the wires. It has a little, it looks like a Chemicon capacitor, or just a clone of it, just by the color. Here's the switch. It has some foam here. Nice to see. Let's peel it back so we can see the brand. It is covering up the brand name. So this one is a, oh, it's still covered up. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Kind of hard to see. All right. So this is a DNLD switch. Never heard of him. Feels fine. Nothing bad there. Little mode selector switch here. So these are pretty thick wires going to the motor, so we shouldn't have any problems with it with these wires overheating. Here's the model number for that. It's JX6020240812. That's for the motor. And then here's the actual hammer assembly. Let's open it up. It's just a regular anvil style. Let's go ahead and see how much this motor assembly weighs here. There's hammer. Okay. Oops. So the hammer itself weighs about 123 grams. And then the hammer itself weighs, oh, it's kilograms. I'm sorry. So here we go, grams. Oh, I guess it weighs so many grams that it goes, it says it weighs 1 kilogram. So this hammer, just by the hammer itself, weighs about a little bit over 2 pounds. It's pretty big. 1.017 kilograms. This is pretty beefy. It feels pretty heavy. It does have a planetary gear set style, so that it kind of helps. This bearing kind of helps it take a lot of the impact. Milwaukee released one where they try to get rid of these, and they just put like 3 pins, and they were shearing through them like no tomorrow. So I do like seeing that this is the style they used. Not the finest finish I can feel on these. These are a little bit on the rougher side. Totally fine. It won't really affect it too much. But honestly, I would go in here every like 4 to 5 months and clean the grease off and re-grease it, because since it is a little bit rougher, you will get a little bit of shards coming off of it when it starts grinding and stuff. Totally normal. Oh, sorry about that, guys. It's pretty windy. It's actually a pretty super beefy, super heavy hammer here, though. So let's put that away. And here's they do have a some sort of a bushing in there. Just a nylon bushing probably. Helps with so this doesn't preemptively wear the actual casing. Good amount of grease. Probably a little bit on the cheaper side of grease. Probably like some white lithium grease, but at least it has grease. Here's the actual. This looks like it's machined pretty well. This has a snap ring holding it in place. So these gears look like they're powder coated, not powder coated, sorry. Powder gears, where they just grab powder and they compress it and heat it, and it turns into these metal gears. These don't look machined to me. Nice bearing here. So not too bad of a build quality on this. I expected a little bit worse after seeing the fan. That fan looked pretty cheap to me. But overall, not a bad design at all. And you can see here that it does have another bearing here, which is good. So you have 2 bearings pretty much bearing the weight on the, so you don't put too much stress on either side. This bearing here is enclosed within the actual case, so it helps it keep its balance. And yeah, I mean, this is the only thing that strikes me as super cheap. This cheap fan. If they just would have added just a little bit of color, honestly would have improved the look quite a bit and changed my opinion. The brain box is epoxied, so it is coated so that you can get a little bit of water on here. I'm not saying you should dip it in water, but I mean, probably nothing will happen if you accidentally drop it in oil or use it in the rain. But overall, I don't see nothing too bad here. It looks like just a generic Chinese circuit board. So honestly, my biggest thing would probably be the failure point would be this thing. This will probably give out before the switch or anything up here gives out. So this is what you're gonna have to deal with in the long run. I probably wouldn't see this lasting you as long as something from a name brand would. But honestly, they give you a 3-year warranty, and a lot of people that buy these tools at Walmart and stuff for the DIYers, they're not going to be using this every day. And if you don't use this every day, I can see this going years and years, no issues. Yeah, honestly, this is a pretty good tool, especially for $99. You can't really beat it. Comes with a 4 amp hour battery, a charger. Pretty good deal. So let me put this back together and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got everything put back together. Just some final thoughts on this impact wrench. Honestly, from what I see, it's pretty decent. No red flags, nothing I saw here that was standing out to me. Especially for the price point, I didn't see nothing that I would say was super low quality. Only thing is the color of the fan, not a big deal. Sounds like it would work great. No issues there. I got to test it out for a couple months like I always do. So I'm probably gonna switch this out and rotate this one in with rotate the Bauer in, switch out for this one. Only use Hyper Tough for a couple months whenever possible, and I'll come back and let you guys know an update later on, see what I think of it, see if it has any quirks, because I can't really find all the quirks right away. A lot of impact wrenches have quirks and stuff, but so I got to try this one out, see how it is, see if I feel like it's weaker or stronger than some of the other ones I've tested. Overall, I feel like Hyper Tough hit a home run with this one. $99 for a battery, charger, and impact, especially for a high torque, unheard of. I thought Bauer was pretty affordable when they came out with their $129 one, and then $150 out the door with everything. But this one just beats them all. You're pretty much getting a high torque for the price of a regular impact driver. So we'll see how it is longevity wise, and I'll get back to you guys and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. For right now, I would say this is actually a pretty good buy, especially since you buy it at Walmart. You don't like it, you could always just return it back to Walmart. Not a big deal there. Most of you guys have a Walmart next to you guys anyways, I'd assume. But yeah, guys, pretty good tool. Remember, if you guys like these videos, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.